It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Plenty of excitement as we count down to tip-off here on 2K Sports. A little New Year's Eve hoops. This is very, very
When's the
festive.
countdown begin?
5,
4,
3, 2,
Happy New Year!
Tonight, it'll be the Chicago Bulls up against the Wizards in Washington.
Boo-boo, I would hate for somebody to run in here as much as you're on your phone, man.
Listen, I'm looking out for you. I'm on Yelp right now looking for the best late-night spots in the city.
Right, and I'm sure you'll be coming with us, right?
Well, I mean, for security purposes, you know.
You a fool, man. Hey, look into some dim sum.
Dim what?
Happy New Year's Eve. Well, Steve, the final day of the year. It's always fun to count down with some basketball. And Smitty, now I know you and I are getting older. What are the odds that you would give yourself for actually being able to stay up and watch the ball drop on midnight?
It's a lot of years I haven't made it, Kevin. But I think now,
me too.
Since I've had some teenagers and they're out, I stay up until they get back. But other than that, I'm usually sleeping way before midnight.
Same way, same story. Let's get those teenagers in. For Washington, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Wall dishes to Beal. Porter against Wade. Porter kicks to Mahimi. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. The shot comes out, and Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And they had a ton of missed opportunities at the foul line. That's always a game changer.
Even if you do come away with the win, you've made it a lot harder than it should have been. But that night, they just couldn't overcome it.
Lets it go from 11. That one off the back iron and out. Chicago's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. The shot by Wade, wide open. Here's Mirotic. Carries it down low.
Mirotic is a hustler out there. He takes pride in staying active on the glass.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Wall, and Wall slams it home.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Special thanks to Under Armour for that sweet replay we just saw. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Wade from outside. Oubre pulls it in.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Beal. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one. Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
And last season, Greg, you heard a lot of names brought up for most improved player in the league, and Otto Porter was one of them.
I mean, and I think for Porter, the change came when he just felt more comfortable from deep in terms of shooting. He always had a solid mid-range game, but now he looks comfortable from deep and has become one of the bigger threats we have in the league.
Washington making some changes. Smith checked in for Kelly Oubre. Jody Meeks comes in for Bradley Beal. And Tim Frazier subbed in for John Wall. Markkanen, he's checked in for Chicago. Wells comes in for Dwayne Wade. Levine passes to DJ. Back to Levine. Pass to Portis. Over Mahinmi. Nice shot by Portis.
That's nice patience by Zach LaVine, finding the open man, not trying to do it all himself.
Levine against Frazier. Smith on the wing. It's Porter outside. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's the Bulls. They lead by 2. And the second. And John Wall spoke prior to the game. He talked about the idea.
Defensively, just being that gritty and grimy.
The Wizards not exactly the first team that you think of when it comes to gritty and grimy team defense, but maybe he's really got a point here in how tough the Washington defense can be.
And you don't get there without the defense. I'm especially impressed that Wall has that mindset.
And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve. All with it. He's coming off a 28-point game against Houston. Shades over Payne. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from John Wall.
This is why you like to get him touches. He makes things happen.
Wade kicks to Mirotic. 1:53 left in the second quarter. Launches a 3. Drills it from outside. Mirotic has got 10 points in the game.
When Mirotic gets free beyond the arc, he is letting it fly. Just a knockdown shooter who loves stroking the 3 ball. Well, one reason this Bulls team had such a tough time getting easy wins last year, it was their shooting. Second lowest made threes in the league. Just didn't have the personnel to make it happen.
And for the Bulls and their poor shooting, had to trade some shooters mid-season as well. In fact, Smitty ended with the lowest effective field goal percentage in the NBA.
Not having shooters, that will do that to you. Overall, had a bottom 10 rated offense. For the offense they want to run, they are going to need better threats outside.
I think everyone can now agree that John Wall is one of the better point guards in the NBA.
No doubt. At this point, when you factor in his production, he's got to be in the top 5, if not top 3 guards in the league. One of the better passers we have as well. It's just hard to find guards that can create so easily the way Wall can.
Jordan kicks to Payne. Over Wall. Not enough on that one as it misses. Wizards trail by 5. The dish to Oubre. Another shot. And Wall finishes inside. Wall's got 6 here in this quarter.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
And Mirotic has it in the corner. Back to Payne. Bulls moving the ball around. Now here's Wade. He's tightly guarded. Shoots over Oubre. DJ kicks to Payne. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Feeds to Mirotic. Passes it to Jordan. Back to Wade. To the left wing. There's the triple. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. LaVine, good.
And you like to see this from LaVine, attacking in the paint with confidence.
From deep, Wall gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wall's got 11 points.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get... The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. And Washington going with a whole new group here. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Markkanen, he's checked in for Mirotic. Jordan comes in for Quincy Pondexter. Justin Holiday's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Cameron Payne. Taking a look at the Bulls. Markkanen and Lopez are together down low. Then it's DJ, then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Holiday in at the shooting guard position. And the rejection by Smith. And here we go, Washington fast break. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot two. And we see the game of basketball gaining popularity, Steve, around the globe. Do you see a difference in the number of international players in the league now versus, say, when you came into the league?
You know, Kevin, back then I saw it. It was probably 90% of guys from United States and then 10% international. That number right now is starting to grow. It is getting closer and closer to 50-50. And the reason why, scouts now with the technology, you can find a guy all over this globe, and guys are coming over here taking the game serious. I think it's going to come down to wherever you're from. If you're fundamentally sound, you have a chance to make it in the NBA.
And you know, Steve, a credit to current NBA and college coaches for making these summertime pilgrimages overseas to teach the kids in Yugoslavia and Serbia and all over the globe about the game of basketball. I think that has also sped up the development, and that's, again, a reflection of the international player coming to the NBA.
You're totally right. The global games and guys got to get a chance to see. I think it really started with the Dream Team, the original Dream Team. Everybody international are loving this game, and I think the players who listen and go out and work on their game, they have a better chance. The defense disrespecting his range. He goes ahead and buries it.
Frazier kicks to Oubre. Smith outside, out to the wing. Baseline jumper. Here's Mahimi. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Outside, LaVine. Lopez a screen. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Yeah, you love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
You can see he's frustrated with that one. Knows it's up to him to make that play.
In the corner, it's LaVine. Over Frazier. Again, LaVine missing. Frazier outside. Over LaVine. Another miss by Frazier. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Bulls lead by 3. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. And Chicago has possession. 3-point lead. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Washington, Frazier and Beal are in the backcourt. Mahimi is out there with Gortat, and it's Oubre in at the 3 spot.
And for a center, Robin Lopez is definitely one of the better free throw shooters in the league.
John Wall's checked in for Washington. And the Bulls making a change also. Payne, he's checked in for Justin Holiday. Robin Lopez, a solid big man who can clean up the glass and, Greg, get you some points on the other end.
And Robin Lopez might not have great range now, but, you know, that could change. He says he's working on a three-point shot, and his logic is that since his twin brother Brook can make threes, it can't be that hard.
Maybe. Beal with it, now defended by LaVine. And Beal kicks to Mahimi. Good on the 13-footer.
big shot. As soon as he got an opening, boy, did he let it fly.
He doesn't need a second invitation. If the D's going to give him that much room, he'll jump at the chance to take the hero shot.
Lopez, a screen on Gortat. Here's Payne. His three-pointer's off the mark. Wizards trail by 3. Wall dishes to Oubre. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The Bulls have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Payne passes to DJ. Oubre with the steal. And here we go. Washington fast break. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. He misses the free throw. And so it's Washington who scraped by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony.
Yo, what are you doing, man? I almost thought it was game over out there, bro.
I'm just working out.
Just get your own gym or come over to mine.
Nah, I can't work out in front of other men. I'm too fat. Here, Reese's Puffs. The stuffs that dreams are made of.
Dope, man. I could get used to this, Brian.
Paid. Now go. Don't look at me.
Hey, don't hurt yourself, bro.
No social media.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Happy New Year!
Oh, it's New Year's! What? Oh, my gosh.
Hey,
Happy
New Year. Come on, celebrate. Happy New Year.
I didn't know it was Happy New Year's
Come
yet.
on, let's go.
He fell asleep at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I did.
Bam, baby. Next victim, please. Come on, Chuck. Up, man. I got to keep this thing rolling. Y'all keeping my wardrobe fresh today. Oh, you next?
He's good. Like, really good.
Yeah, somebody's got to beat him, though.
Play this in a row.
You talking to me, SK?
There's like 4.5 trillion board permutations, 1.9 trillion winning positions. If you go first and put your disc in the center, you should win.
What happens if you don't go first?
Still play the center.
What if the dude you're playing plays the center?
Hope he makes a mistake.
Whoa. SK, what you over there doing, man?
Just going over some on and off numbers.
Uh-huh. Oh, you done messed up now. Bam! Next victim, please. Who next? Anybody?
How do you think Sham keeps winning? I told him the same.
Shammy, let me get a rematch.
Oh, Chuck, you know I hate taking your money.
I got this.
But if you insist.
Maybe I'll get lucky this time.
Oh, okay. Well, then you do the honors then.
Double or nothing?
I like how you roll, Chuck. Okay. You do know this is my sport, right?
Yeah, you know. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I? 1, 2, 3. Woo!
Hey, yo, SK. Let me talk to you for a second,
Aaron,
man.
Hannah's calling. We got a press thing for the PR. Oh, we got to go do that. Let's go.
Hey, man, it's okay, man. Shake it off. Hey, we can't all be great, baby. Can't all be great.
Nightfall in the Windy City with the Willis Tower and the rest of downtown Chicago lighting up the sky. There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being...
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, David. What a leader Lillard has become for this team. The Blazers' future is certainly bright with him at the helm. And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Swanigan is out there with Nurkic. Then it's Archie Goodwin. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Aminu in at the 3 spot. Lillard with it, working on Payne. Clock at 6. Fires from 14. The putback, and the rebound goes to Lopez. Wade outside. Pass to Payne. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Chicago leading by 9. Levine kicks to Jordan. Levine against Lillard. Now here's Levine. Defense right on him. From deep. The shot, no good. And it's Portland the other way. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And always tough on the road, but that attack mindset that they brought offensively, I really felt like that set them apart.
Sometimes when you're pushing the action, you can see some great teamwork, and then all of a sudden the individuals on your team can take over. All of that here tonight.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
And that replay presented by Under Armour showing us the fantastic steal that led to that fast break finish. Another unleashed chaos moment. Offensive rebound. Collins dishes to Lillard. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. They set the pick. Stolen by Markkanen. 32 seconds left in the first. Markkanen sets the pick for Levine. And Levine throws it down.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
And if you check out the strategy, you can see already the plays that they're calling. Feels like they found a weakness or two in the defense.
Harkless with the bucket. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the first. Now here's Wells. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. In the corner, it's Levine. This one for three. Hits the three-point bomb.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
And already the lead is significant. Excellent play on both ends.
And so it's Chicago. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been And Tyson Chandler, known for being a great teammate, a very vocal leader certainly, he talked about how important that is for an NBA locker room.
Players do the policing. Coach said,
don't you need a player like this of Chandler's caliber and character, Greg, to make that kind of a teamwork, have that feel in the locker room, that leadership role that everybody believes in and respects?
No doubt about it, Kevin. And that weighty stature is built on experience and credentials, as you mentioned, like having that championship ring or being an all-star. But when you have it and use it that way, the coach doesn't have to worry about the locker room because Chandler has got that covered.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
And boy, I tell you, it didn't take them long to find their rhythm. Strong offense through one.
A nice game plan coming in, and right now sticking to it. It's a nice lead that they have.
Here are the five Portland has to start the second quarter. Damian Lillard out there with Archie Goodwin. Then it's Collins. Then there's Mo Harkless. And it's Davis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Lillard, the pass to Goodwin. Offensive rebound. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Collins.
Bucket earned, out muscling and out hustling everybody for the rebound.
Markkanen kicks to DJ. To the inside, Felicio. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
The pass shows you the tremendous feel that DJ has. The D has no idea he could thread the ball through there.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Fellas, Al-Farouq Aminu has established himself as a great defensive player, and he wants that recognition. He said, my goal every year is to be Defensive Player of the Year. I want to guard 1 through 4 and even 5 sometimes. I want it to be known that I'm a great defender, and I want the league to recognize that. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Aminu continues to prove his worth on the defensive end. His length and quickness certainly hard to deal with. Justin Holiday's checked in for Chicago. And when you look at Damian Lillard, Brent, a tremendous player, but a hungry player. In your opinion, what's the next step for his development?
I think the questions will remain and persist about what it is that Damian Lillard can give you defensively to stay consistent and be disruptive as a point guard is the next step for Lillard. We know he's one of the best scorers in the league, but can he bring it on the other end?
Levine dishes to Jordan. Back to Levine. And stolen by Lillard. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. And oh, the jam by Harkless.
Good hands by Lillard. You cannot get lazy or he'll pick your pocket and go the other way.
Levine kicks to Markkanen. Felicio, the pass to Levine. And a miss there on the triple. Trailblazers trail by 12. Here's Lillard. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Aggressive and incredibly quick end-to-end. Lillard is always a threat on the fast break.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game. And we're through the first half of basketball here and what's been a good one. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime. Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we into the second. Some changes for Chicago. Markkanen, he's checked in for Lopez. And DJ's subbed in for Dwayne Wade. Portland also making some changes. Collins checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. And Harkless is subbed in for Al Farouk Aminu. We've got Quincy Pondexter. Payne out there with Jordan. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Mirotic in at the 4 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Brett, when you take a look at the Blazers roster, what's the next move they need to make to take that step up?
Well, they need a third scorer, and if Nurkic happens to be that guy, and that scoring happens to be coming from the block, it can open some things up for their offensive schemes that end up benefiting everybody on the roster.
Goes up, and Markkanen throws it down.
I'm a big fan of how Markkanen runs the floor. He's got tremendous mobility, and he knows how to create angles for the pass.
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. Swanigan the pass to Collins. There's the pick. Stolen. Here's Pondexter, defended by Harkless. Jordan dishes to Markkanen. Back to Jordan. Kicks to Pondexter. Here's Mirotic. Connects from three-point range. And it's a 6-point Chicago lead.
In this day and age, big men shoot more and more three-pointers, and he's fully capable of a triple.
Here's Lillard. Mirotic grabs the miss.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
It's tipped. Here's Harkless. 7 points in the game. Passes it to Swanigan. 1:43 left to play in the third. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Nikola Mirotic. The Trailblazers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Justin Holiday's checked in for Mirotic. Wells comes in for DJ. And Levine subbed in for Cameron Payne. Davis is checked in for Portland. And Brent, so often we talk about star power in the NBA. For the Trailblazers, Nurkic checked in for Davis. Chandler comes in for Maurice Harkless. And it's Aminu in for Lillard. On the floor for Portland, Collins is out there with Chandler. Then there's Al Farouk Aminu. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Swanigan in at the 2-guard spot. And Mirotic has it in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Taken away.
Not completely over, but it's getting close.
Yeah, but you still got to play this one out. Near impossible, but I've seen stranger things happen.
First free throw is good, and that trims the lead to 6. Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for Chicago. Goodwin's checked in for the Trailblazers. Lillard comes in for Collins. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Payne kicks to Pondexter. Payne passes to DJ. Back to Payne. Clock at 6. Outside Jordan. He dishes it to Payne. The tray. That shot off. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Aminu, the pass to Goodwin. Kicks it out to Lillard. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Now, DJ has a lot of admirers all over the NBA for just how hard he brings it every single night that he takes the court. Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Well, I mean, if they can score, then they're going to have to foul immediately.
Well, I'm sure that's part of the discussion, not whether to foul, but maybe who.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Oh, that is the play of the game.
Nothing more rewarding than hitting the big shot for your team.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They trail by 4. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, I mean, if they can score, then they're going to have to foul immediately.
Well, I'm sure that's part of the discussion, not whether to foul, but maybe who.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, it's a bit of a lazy play right there. You're hoping that the guy misses the shot without really doing your job in challenging it.
And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Lillard. Missed. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last.
X factor.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone. it.